evening, Guten Abend, Bonsoir, Buenas noches to investors in North and South America. 我係國際 investor， 안녕하세요， 各位早晨 ，Good morning to investors in Asia. Buenas noches, Buenas noches, good night to investors in Europe and Africa. I'm Daniel Yu speaking from Hong Kong. It's 20th February here and 19th February in Wall Street. This time, I'll talk about four main points. Number one, Chat GPT. Number two, anniversary of Russian-Ukraine conflict. Number three, conjunction of Moon, Jupiter, and Venus. Number four, market situation and potential stocks. The introduction of Chat GPT is not just a breakthrough in technology, but actually a change in culture as important as that of internet and iPhones. It's a revolution of technology in daily life. Let's look at NASDAQ of the rise in January. The AI stocks rose together with NASDAQ, and in February there was a retreat. The reason will be explained in the latter part of this video. When the trend of AI intelligence is widely spread, not just the problem of convenience, there will bring a lot of moral problems, such as in a company when two staff are working together in similar jobs, and one with the help of AI and another stands on his own, so the other will be eliminated soon. This will lead to everyone relying too much on AI. Nowadays, when writing the dissertation for a degree, the teaching assistant will use a special software to avoid students copying too much. No matter he quotes the speech of celebrities, the maximum level is just 50%, and the software can highlight those words quoted and give them out the source and ask the student to adjust the level under 50% in order to be passed. So in the future, will there be special software to check whether the dissertation is done with the help of AI or not? If everyone is doing in such a manner, those that refuse to use it will be in an unfavorable situation. The University of Hong Kong has just issued a memo banning the use of ChatGPT, or else it will be treated as plagiarism, that's copying. When too many jobs are done by AI, it will also bring about the problem of unemployment. It's a long-term problem in the society of automation. When the machines already replace a lot of general staff, and the trend of AI intelligence would make the situation even worse. As for investors, the problem they concern most is that can AI choose the right stocks for them? This is a very interesting question. If they have a Robert lawyer and Robert daughter, why can't they invent a Robert analyst? The answer is negative. No, no, no. They can't do it. Why? For the current AI intelligence, the data is up to 2021 only, including the stock market. So the analysis is based upon the data of 2021 and cannot teach you how to invest in the market of 2023. At that time, the rate increasing cycle has not yet started, and the AI could not know the inflation rate in 2022 and unemployment rate of 2023. How can they teach you to invest in 2023? When you want to have a better analysis, better click on the icon of like and subscribe to our channel. And remember to point to the bell also. Watch our playlist again so as to refresh your mind where the AI is unable to study these updated situations. For the second item, today is the 362nd day of the fighting in Ukraine. There is a daily countdown in US Stock Express every day. Both sides said they are willing to have peace talks, and once even said they would call for a special assembly in the United Nations. In the past year, Ukrainian forces died and wounded were up to 100,000, while Russian forces were up to 188,000. Initially, energy prices, including natural gas and oil, soared up, and Russia got more money for military expenditure. But later on, the European Union can get them from other countries and pass the winter smoothly. So Russia cannot use energy as a weapon now. Even Iran supplied weapons and tried smuggling into Russia, but were caught by the EU Navy. So if Russia cannot get direct military help from China, they will be in a very unfavorable condition. But China is in afraid of sanctions. According to geomancy, the rapid year, the first 2 months of the lunar calendar are of highest chance for peace talk and have now vanished. So it's very likely the war will last until Christmas of this year. But don't worry, energy prices will be relatively stable for in 2015. The US has become the largest producer of shale oil, and the oil crisis that lasted for half a century had already passed away. And the effect of war on petroleum is not so important now. As we draw near to the anniversary of the fighting, there will be a 3 to 4 week series of topics on the Russian-Ukraine conflict in the US Stock Express to have further discussion, and we also have a Telegram group to release the latest news periodically. Please enter this website for it. Anyway, peace talk will be unsuccessful even with the conjunction of Jupiter, Moon and Mars. Inflation cycle will be protected. All the way the market is speculating on the end of the rate hike cycle, they are expected the rate hike will decrease from 75 to 50 and then to 25 base points. But now, because of the conjunction of Venus and the Moon in Crescent Moon, the announcement of PPI rose from minus 0.2% to positive 0.7%, thus reigniting the cost pull inflation. According to geomancy, that is Chinese feng shui, February the 4th is the start of spring, and the NASDAQ adjusted after rising for a month. From February 22nd to 28th, there will be a bloody fighting in Ukraine, mainly on eastern part, as Webb stands for east, but will soon come to a halt. And new struggle will be in spring equinox. That's March 21st, may have been soft hot on this talk, and also the FOMC meeting, but the talk not so successful, and the rate hike will be hawkish also. Since AI intelligence is so important, this time we will concentrate to talk about the related stocks, and we will have a special discussion of AI intelligence in the Almaty seminar with person-to-person psychological analysis, and next seminar will be held in New York. For the current market situation, NASDAQ is in Ursa Minor pattern, changing to Ursa Major Pattern, which denotes the ranging zone will be larger. Recently, it shuttled up and down at the 250 SMA and found the temporary support at 20 SMA. Support is at 11880. S&P is stronger than NASDAQ, and support can be seen at 50 SMA at 3978. DJIA is the strongest, and support is at 250 MA of 32690. But when it stands above the 34393.12, it enters into bull market. Mind that on February 24th, 2022, the start of the fighting in Ukraine, the opening price was just 32830. And last Friday, the closing price was 33826, already gone above it. People may ask, during the recent trend of AI stock and Chat GPT, how can human beings and investors overcome it? There's a practical method and will be revealed next Monday. Please wait patiently for it. Now we better concentrate on Apple. For the Worldwide Developer Conference, WWDC, the AR/VR Hamlet originally will launch in April and now postponed to June. The price will be around $3,000, and the March WWDC will only launch MacBook Air. Beware of the jumping gap on February 1st. As for Microsoft, the HoloLens 1 is at a price of $3,000, but HoloLens 2 is also at $3,500. So keen competition can be envisaged. The focus is still on development of Chat GPT. It drops because of some error found in Bing also. When the price is under the 250 SMA, it is time to buy. Mind that Sparrow, the robot arm of Amazon, had increased 700 categories of drops and not cutting the drops. It is good news among the drop cut trend. The ideal buying price is at 93.5 of 50 SMA. Baidu is in a strong trend and is set to develop Chat GPT also. Mind that inside China, a lot of sensitive words and questions will be banned, and this is a great hindrance, must be considered. And the sanction of chips will be tighter and tighter. JD will also develop Chat GPT, but in same situation. Meta has a wide jumping gap and is ready to have another round of layoff. Take care. Can buy after refilling the gap at 153.58. Google, in order to save the reputation of the wrong answer of the barn, now is having a 4-hour testing of it every day. Tesla is upgrading its Shanghai plant, but mind the competition of e-fuel cars set in video 11 at 2022-1226. And Elon Musk said there must be laws to control AI intelligence. As for computer memory power of rapid ear, please refer to video 15, 2023-0123. So again, subscribe, share, and like, please. Sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, bye-bye. See you next week.